husband comes home at 5:47 p.m. every day. He came home at 5:47 p.m. yesterday. He also came home at 5:48 p.m. They're both still here. I was making dinner when the front door opened. Nathan walked in, kissed my cheek, and headed upstairs to change like always. 60 seconds later, the front door opened again. Nathan walked in, kissed my cheek, and froze when he saw my face. What's wrong? I couldn't speak. I pointed at the stairs. He looked confused. Then we both heard footsteps above us. Someone walking in our bedroom. His bedroom. Nathan grabbed a baseball bat from the closet and ran upstairs. I followed with my phone ready to call 911. He threw open the bedroom door. A man was standing by the dresser, unbuttoning a shirt identical to Nathan's. Same face, same height, same everything. They stared at each other. Nobody moved. Nobody breathed. Then the man by the dresser smiled. You weren't supposed to be home for another hour. I wanted to surprise you. Nathan lowered the bat slowly. Marcus? Hey, little brother. Missed me? I looked between them. Two Nathans. Two identical men standing in my bedroom calling each other brother. Nathan had never mentioned a brother. Nathan had never mentioned any family. He told me he was an only child, raised by a single mother who died when he was 20. Someone needs to explain what's happening right now. Nathan sat down on the bed. He looked like he'd seen a ghost, because in a way, he had. I was adopted, he said quietly. I found out 6 months ago. My birth mother had twins. She couldn't afford both of us. She kept Marcus and gave me away. He looked at the man who shared his face. I hired a private investigator when my adoptive mom died. I wanted to know where I came from. He found Marcus 3 months ago. Marcus sat beside him. Same posture, same way of folding his hands. We've been meeting in secret, trying to figure out how to tell you, how to explain that your husband has an identical twin he never knew existed. 6 months? My voice cracked. You've known for 6 months and never told me? I didn't know how. I didn't even know how to process it myself. My whole life was a lie. My mother wasn't my mother. I had a brother I'd never met. Everything I thought I knew about myself was wrong. Marcus pulled out his phone and showed me photos. The two of them at a restaurant, at a park, standing side by side comparing features, discovering matching birthmarks, sharing stories about parallel lives. We grew up 30 miles apart, Marcus said. Went to rival high schools, almost played against each other in a basketball tournament, but his team got eliminated in the semifinals. Nathan laughed sadly. I remember that tournament. I was devastated we lost. I had no idea my twin brother was in the building. I sat down between them, two identical men bookending me, my husband and his mirror image. Why was he in our house? Why did he come home pretending to be you? Because I wanted to meet you, Marcus said. Nathan's talked about you constantly for 3 months, but he kept saying he wasn't ready to introduce us, that he needed more time. He looked sheepish. I got impatient. I borrowed his spare key. I was going to wait inside and surprise you both at dinner. I didn't expect you to be home cooking. I thought I'd beat you here. Nathan shook his head. I left work early. I was going to finally tell her tonight. I had a whole speech prepared. He looked at me. Then Marcus ruined it by breaking into our house. I didn't break in. I used a key. A key you stole from my desk. Borrowed. I borrowed it. I watched them bicker. Same voice, same mannerisms, same way of talking with their hands. 38 years apart and they already fought like brothers. Why didn't you just tell me? I asked Nathan. Because I was scared. Scared you'd be angry I kept a secret. Scared you'd think I was crazy. Scared that if I said it out loud, I'd have to accept that my whole identity was built on a lie. He took my hand. I'm still the same person. I just have more history than I knew about. And apparently a brother who doesn't understand boundaries. Marcus grinned. Same smile as Nathan. I prefer to think of it as being proactive about family bonding. That was 3 months ago. Marcus comes to dinner every Sunday now. He and Nathan are making up for 38 lost years. They finish each other's sentences. They remember dreams they had as children about a missing piece they couldn't name. They're building the brotherhood that was stolen from them at birth. Last week, Marcus brought a box of photos from their birth mother. She died 2 years ago, never having told either son about the other. But she'd kept pictures of both of them. Baby Nathan next to baby Marcus before the separation. Two identical infants who wouldn't see each other again for nearly 4 decades. Nathan cried for an hour looking at those photos. Marcus held him. I watched two brothers grieve a mother they'd shared for 3 days and lost for a lifetime. My husband comes home at 5:47 p.m. every day. Now his brother comes at 5:48. Both of them are still here, and our family is bigger than I ever expected it to be.